months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Cumstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Try the ground game here with the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. A quick throw to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, trying to make a play. Good coverage that time. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receiver in motion now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab!
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now here's the toss play. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll use the ground game here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Toss a short throw down to the running back. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge and this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Time they had it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Hooters, he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great complement to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Snags it with throw. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the ball to the ground. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. He will score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter. Going way back at Tim Brown, who won a Heisman. Rocket, who is dynamic. Most recently, Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And the back gets the football. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kick is the ball comes loose. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And that one's straight down the middle. And the field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minot's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense contributes 6 points.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. To bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw here. He's got it with room to run. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Defense is coming after him. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Trying to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Incompletion sets up a third down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Going for his running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen in.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, put the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. It's Harper. What a move in the open space. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Direct snap to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to throw for it on third and goal. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Receiver in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were able to milk some clock and add 3 points to the scoreboard.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Now it's third and long for this offense, football right at midfield. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
And the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes it a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an of their passing game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that. field, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and
it's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's the handoff. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here we go. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Ducks! They continue to roll up the score. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
41. Notre Dame, 17.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete on the shovel pass. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The DB is backing off from the line now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves